Well, hello and welcome to the WFO Racing Network. You're live with the WFO Racing League's fun race, recruitment race on a Wednesday night here. And we are at Kansas Motor Speedway. I think I need to start trading paints up. Oh, let me find that real quick. We'll see if we can put some paint jobs on these cars right here. I'll try a control refresh, see if we can get us a couple of paint jobs to show up. There's the Tide Ride, Rick Fagone, Enrique. A little bit sideways right there, but he's able to hang on to it. This is practice. We got about 7 minutes left in practice. Not a lot of people in this one tonight so far. Hopefully we get a few more guys connect to it before the practice time's up, but we'll find out. Don't matter. We're going to run the race anyway. Obviously, race is up. We're going to do it. A little bit of late notice tonight, me putting this thing up. Have my days mixed up this week. Thought it was Tuesday. Turned out it was Wednesday. Said, oh, crap, we got a fun race to do, so we're doing it. And anyone that tunes in, just so you know, the fun race practices, when I put them up on Wednesday night, the practice starts at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and the racing starts about 9:05. So you can mark that down if you need to. But looking at the speed charts right now, this Tide Ride, top of the speed chart. Enrique throwing the time down. Now we'll go back to Cody Williams right here in the Tide Ride. Oh, he's going to mow the grass down here at Kansas. Somebody has to do it, so it looks like Cody's going to. Jump on the 31 right here, Richard Holland. Kansas, definitely one of those tracks that's tough. It likes to make people run the high side. Might be one of the reasons why we're not seeing a lot of people connecting. Or maybe I accidentally locked the race down to the league only. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's an open race. I think I found it under the hosted sessions when I joined, so pretty sure we got an open race. Different view. I'm not in the car tonight. Going to do this one from the broadcast booth. Get practice for tomorrow night, number 1, and I guess I'll go ahead and let the cat out of the bag and let you know that Season 8 for WFO Racing League is going to fire up September the 7th with the Checker 1 ARCA Series on Tuesday night. On Tuesday, September 7th. And then on Wednesday, September 8th, will be the Amy Contracting Truck Series. So that's going to be Season 8. Brand new names for those two series. We want to thank our sponsors over here at WFO. Those two are two main sponsors. One of them been with us since the very beginning, and the other one is brand new for Season 8, but Checker 1 Motorsports. Mr. Artie Peterson, we want to thank you. Hal Amy and Amy Contracting, been with us since day one. Definitely want to put a big thank you out to Hal. And anyone that's involved with WFO, sponsors, members, or otherwise, thank you all. But you're going to see some changes coming up to the overlays to reflect the sponsorship changes and the name changes on the series. They've been the Twisted Tuesday ARCA series since day one. And we're going to try something different. That'll become the Checker 1 ARCA series now. And then, of course, the Truck Series probably should have named that one for Amy contracting years ago, but we're going to do it this season. Season 8 is going to have Amy contracting for the Truck Series. And I don't know where Hal's at. He's probably working, busy. He's got a few minutes, though, to connect. So if he wants to jump in here and do a little bit of few laps around Kansas. And we've had another one connect here. A 22 car right there. So we got a few guys in here now. Hopefully we can get a few more. Just about 3 or 4 more. Right there's Enrique in the Tide Ride. Top of the board by a .021 over Cody Williams in the 4 car. So Enrique got her right up by the wall right now. Man, and he is all the way up on that wall. I think I put it on tap for about 60 laps of racing here at Phoenix. Or not Phoenix, but Kansas. Looking at something else. Multitasking. Don't worry, I don't even think I have Phoenix on the Season 8 schedule, which is going to be going live this week, actually. I may even go ahead and post the schedule live on the website after the race here tonight. So we'll see. Business going to start picking up over here again. I think for the final month here, we might run these races twice a week. Start getting everything in order for Season 8. Get our drivers sorted out now. Season 8 will be carried on over 15 races. We'll have 10 regular races for regular season, and then we will have 5 chase races. And because we have sponsors for the series, things are going to go a little bit differently this season, and there's definitely going to be an awards program at the end of it. But I think we're going to be able to do some cool things this season. We've done some of them in the past, but we're going to bring some of them back this season and maybe do a little bit more. Think we may do something for regular season champions. The point system is going to stay the same. The chase is going to change. We're going to go to a 5-race chase, no elimination. So the cars that make the chase, they'll be racing. Those drivers will race for a championship all the way till the end. I personally like that system better, so we're going to bounce back to that this season. And we're in qualifying now, so we're going to have 5 minutes of qualifying before we get to racing. Wait for one of these guys to get out on the racetrack and make their lap right here. Oh, yeah, now we got some drivers starting to connect now that we're in qualifying. It's usually how it works. I'm not seeing any takers so far, though, to get out on the racetrack here. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But I want to thank everyone who tunes in to the broadcast tonight. I know we don't have a full field for you, but we're going to have a great race. No doubt about it, because we put it up, and it's at Kansas Motor Speedway. Fun track right here. The other one we're missing tonight is Nation 01. Don't know where that feller's hiding. Nope. He might be at work. I don't know. Or maybe, once again, Nation has been abducted by the aliens. The good news about that is, as we found out the last time, they don't want them. They'll bring them back. We don't have to worry about nation staying going too long from that alien abduction. So we got a few MIAs here at Kansas. Actually, it's showing people out there, but it's not. Oh. I'm not watching this session like normal. I am logged in as a driver, so it will not let me see other people qualify. I have to literally be logged into the session as a viewer to be able to see that, so we're not going to be able to see anyone qualifying here tonight. Which will be fine. So far, top of the board, you can see it on the top of the broadcast. It's going to be Cody Williams in the 4-car. Michael McCauley, what's going on, buddy?
What's going on, Vern?
What do you think of Kansas? I haven't got to ask you yet.
Not one of my better tracks. I don't have a lot of good tracks, but
I have to turn you up a little bit. You're a little bit quiet. We'll try that right there. That way YouTube can hear you. Kansas, you got to learn the high side, man.
yeah, I mean, you start out really loose, but then I feel like it tightens up as the run goes on.
Does feel anything like the trucks last night or last week at Atlanta?
No.
Gotcha. Tightens down a lot more.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Kansas is a fun track. Track that I've always enjoyed racing at. I've had a little bit of success here, but I can typically always run up towards the front, even if I don't win. But it's a tricky track.
Yeah,
And
it definitely is.
you really have to get comfortable running up by the wall. But as soon as you think you're comfortable running up by the wall, you run into the wall.
Yeah, I did that a little bit in practice. And got a little too comfortable. Thought I could give it a little more speed going into the turn, and right into the wall it goes.
And that's Kansas. I mean, that's just Kansas. That's how it works. But we are at Kansas, just like the yellow brick road, and we had a few guys connect there during qualifying, so
Yeah, we're up to 10.
9 or 10. If it counts me, I won't be racing. For obvious reasons, somebody has to run the cameras in the broadcast room here. Figured I might as well do that this week. That way, if my power goes out, I'm not so pissed off.
You could be in front of the field and take the field out.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm going to be nice. So I think we're switching over and lining up now, getting ready to do some gridding right here.
Yep.
And looks like Brandon Bolton's going to be the first one to take the grid, so yeah, we see him right there starting P4, it looks like, so he's going to line up P4. We'll go over the starting grid here in a minute.
Couple new faces.
Brandon winning in the field tonight, 84 cart. Good to see Brandon back in here tonight. Got the 14 there, Jeff Mart, but we're going to go over all these guys. Going to wait for our pole sitter. I'm going to pull up the grid in a minute. It's a small field, so we can do it as we go.
Yeah, won't take long to go through.
Yeah, you see Enrique, fast man in practice, qualified third. Now our outside pole sitter there, Cody Williams, is logged in. We're still waiting on the pole sitter. He's making some adjustments to his rig, McCauley.
Yeah, he put a heck of a qualifying lap down.
Making some adjustments on that racing rig, getting ready to go 60 laps here tonight at Kansas Motor Speedway. Kansas Speedway. I don't know. It's a fucking track in Kansas. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Horse track.
So there's our pole sitter right there, and find a better camera view for it, but we're going to rip up our starting grid and starting on the pole with a lap of 31.475. That's going to be Richard Holland, driver of the 31. And that's almost 0.2 faster than the outside pole sitter. Starting P2 is going to be Cody Williams in the 4. Starting third, Enrique in the Tide Ride. Got her up to the 3rd spot. Fastest man in practice, so keep an eye on that number 10 there, Rick Fagone. Starting 4th is going to be Brandon Bolton. What number car does he have? 124. So Brandon Bolton right there outside 2nd row in the 124. Starting 5th is going to be Nicholas Olone. Not Alone, Olone. So Nicholas Olone driving the number 11 car. We'll take a look at that car right there. Driving the Winston. Noble, kind of a Jimmy Spencer throwback paint scheme. To his outside, though, is going to be a driver I'm familiar with, and that's the number 84 Kellogg's car right there, Brandon Winning. So Winning, we'll see how comfortable he is around Kansas here tonight. And then we're going to go back one more. I know this cat can get around here. That's the CEO car right there, that number 14 of Jeff Martin. And we got another driver to find, and it's going to be the 22 outside of him, Barry Neal. And it's going to show me, but Matthew Robinson in the 34 starting 10th, and then Michael McCauley back there starting in the 11th spot. And we're getting ready to go green flag racing right here. Pace car's long gone. And we're green flagging racing at Kansas with the, I would say Twisted Tuesday, but it's obviously a Wicked Wednesday.
Yeah.
But what it really is a fun/recruitment race, and it is on, it's the Checker 1 ARCA series tonight. So I'm going to restart timing and scoring. We're going to take a look at the field right there as they're going around. Back there with Jeff Martin. But meanwhile, up front by man, that dude's got a half a second on him already. Holland's throwing the laps down. I think he qualified the first 2 laps around this track here, and Richard Holland is gone.
Hey, he checked out already.
So Holland's trying to leave the field, and they're trying to battle for second back here. You see Cody Williams has got it. But I'll tell you what, the 24, Brandon Bolton, is right on his bumper. And look at Enrique, and we got some problems. The 11 car hard in the outside wall. Nicholas Olone, I think he might have had a little help reaching the outside wall. But he definitely made heavy contact with it. He's going to drop back to the back of the field here in the 10th spot. And we're going to continue on green flag racing. And I'll tell you what, that battle for seconds heated up. The 124, Brandon Bolton, is putting serious pressure on Cody Williams in the number 4. Bolton is there. Bolton has taken it. So Holland might not want to get too comfortable up there. That Brandon Bolton in the 124 looks like he's got a hot rod, McCauley.
Yeah, he's on the move.
And meanwhile, another driver on the move in that 8th position right there is going to be right in the booth with me, and that's 81 of Michael McCauley. Moved up a couple spots since the drop of the green flag right here. And it looks like you got your eyes set up there on that 14 and 84 car, huh?
I'm slowly working my way there.
Got to get comfortable on that top side, doing a good job. Car looks real good. Meanwhile, back up front, we're going to see if this cat right here can run down the 31. No, the 124 in the outside wall. He's going to get passed by 2 cars. He's going to get out of the wall. Now 3 cars. He's going to lose some spots right here. And that's one of the things we talked about, McCauley. You get up there running that high side, and just about the time you get fast and comfortable, that wall bites you right in the ass.
Oh, yeah, I'm giving it a lane right now. And
you're gaining on those guys, too. You see the 124 up there was up in second. He got around Cody Williams, and then he bounced into the outside wall. And I'll tell you the guy that's benefiting from it all, Richard Holland. Holland's he's in a different zip code right now. I don't even know if the camera can catch him, Macaulay. You see Jeff Martin working hard on that spot right now from Bolton.
Yeah, he hit the wall again there in the 3 and 4.
Martin all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. We'll see if he can get him cleared now. Bolton fights back on the outside. He's going to have the preferred line on exit here. And we see now the 11 Noble car running on the bottom of the track. I think he's rejoining the field. He might have had to make a pit stop. And you see just getting on the bottom for, a couple of corners there, fighting for that position with the 124. That's going to make the 14 car a little bit tight. If he can get to his outside, though, I believe the 14 will go right by him. The problem is, though, getting to a guy's outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to do.
You see now that Jeff Martin up on the wall, and he might have got to his outside this time. 124 is going to stay low. 14's going to get a run as they go off in the corner right here, and it looks like the 14's going to prevail and take the 5th position away. On corner exit now, Brandon Winning, and McCauley's going to have to move in and do the same thing there. Meanwhile, up front by 0.8 of a second over a teammate, and another teammate is this driver, the 31 of Rick Vagone. Or not Rick, what am I saying? It's the Richard Holland. I'm looking at Vagone's name and thinking of the Tide ride back here and talking about the leader. So there's Vagone right there, Enrique. Fastest in practice, but what he qualified, 3rd?
Yeah.
And he's currently running 3rd right now. So, the 4 car, Cody Williams in the outside wall. That may allow the teammate of Rick Vagone by, and it does. Vagone's going to take the 2nd position.
Brandon Winnings got turned into the wall.
So Winning still in the wall right there. Oh, and he gets just murdered in the rear end by the 11 car.
I think that was retaliation right there.
Yeah, I believe so too. And no caution yet. They're going to both come to pit road, and that's just unfortunate. Man, the 11 cars, yeah, that 11 needs to go. Michael McCauley, go ahead and remove that feller from the race.
All right, I can do that.
So, Nicholas alone, you can go play alone by yourself, buddy. You won't be racing at WFO no more, my friend. You can go play with yourself.
Oh, no, what's this 124 going to do?
Oh, you're clear, McCauley. He's down on the bottom. So, we get a fella removed?
Yep, he's out of here.
Good deal. Sent Nicholas.
Start doing that in a turn.
Nicholas alone is now all alone. So I'm wondering right here, when Vagone gets behind Holland, he is cutting into the lead a little bit. Only a couple 10ths of a second, but hey, it's something.
Yeah, I wonder if Cody Williams got much damage on his car or not bad.
Probably no more than anyone else will have after a few laps around Kansas. I'll tell you what, now the one to watch, though, is going to be Matthew Robinson driving the 34 car. Robinson has caught Cody Williams. He's all over the back bumper right now. I think there might be a little bit of damage on that 4 car affecting him. Michael McCauley.
Wouldn't surprise me.
You've seen the 34 got a little bit of run there. Matthew Robinson did, and not able to really capitalize on it because the preferred line is definitely the top of the racetrack. And I see Nations on Discord on his phone. That means the feller's at work. And we'll go back here to Brandon Bolton.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
McCauley found the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's there, McCauley. Ooh, he swerved down a little bit. It made a guy nervous.
Yeah, puckered up on that one.
I bet the butt kicker give you hell, didn't it?
Oh, it did.
It wasn't happy, huh?
No, we don't want to do that again.
Well, your guys' next competition's probably going to come from the 22 car there of Barry Neal.
We're gonna get around Jeff Martin up here now too. Oh no, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff found the wall, and McCauley found Jeff, and Jeff's around, and we're under caution for that one.
Ah, damn.
McCauley got a full bumper of the CEO band right there.
My bad, Jeff.
We are going to back that up. We have to. We're going to burn it down with fire. We're going to watch what happened, McCauley.
Oh,
It was pretty simple, just a common mistake.
yeah.
So you see the 14 right here is going to get into the outside wall, and that's going to drop his speed considerably. And he moves down, and McCauley thought he could clear him on the high side and just makes a little bit of contact, and that's going to turn the 14 car around and put us under caution number 1 at lap 17 of 60. So pretty good start to the race so far. We're going to go back to live TV right here and up to the front of the field. You see Holland's going to lead him down right here on the pit road. You got Richard Holland, Rick Fagone, Cody Williams, and then, of course, Matthew Robinson right there. And then McCauley in the 81. Going to turn a guy and get up to top 5. That's one way to get around people here, Michael McCauley.
Yeah, and then we overdrove the pit stall.
Put the Little Mermaid on him. No Little Mermaid car tonight, though.
Yeah, it's the Dirty Little Mermaid.
It is the Dirty Little Mermaid. That's right. That's the porn version.
Yeah. Only 8 seconds worth of repair.
And you see Holland's going to beat him off pit road right there, and Enrique's going to come out P2. Difference now, though, is that tide ride's going to be starting right next to the 31 car.
Am I waving around? Should I wave around Brandon for that?
Yeah. Definitely, because no caution come out for it. How many laps did he lose? 1?
He only lost 1.
Yeah, go ahead and give him a wave around. Thanks for running the controls tonight.
Yeah, no problem.
Tell the rest of them to stay low so he can get around.
Wave around, come around and high. So do we have that option on caution to make a short caution?
Right click on somebody's name and see if there's anything there.
I don't see it. Advanced session, we don't want to do that.
No, don't advance the session or the race is over.
Yeah.
You didn't miss too much, man. It's first caution flag right here. Richard Holland in the 31 started on the pole, and he's led every lap since we went green, and we fell under caution right there when 81 of the co-commentator, Michael McCauley, helped out the 14 and Jeff Martin, and it went badly.
I was just trying to get some camera time.
Well, you got to get the Dirty Mermaid on there somehow, don't you?
Yeah.
I think it's the butt kicker, man. I think the girlfriend's like, hit him, hit the wall. You got to get some action going.
Yeah. Hell, I'm standing racing doing this.
The Dirty Little Mermaid right there, witnessing it on the quarter panel. So they're 2 by 2. I think they might be getting ready to make a restart right here, lap 19.
Not yet.
Not yet. 1 to go right here.
Yep.
So 1 to go, front row, teammates. I'll tell you, Cody Williams lost a spot on pit road. McCauley lost 3 of them. You get all them spots on the racetrack, Michael McCauley, and
I lose it right away.
some reason my chat disconnected. It said they're trying to reconnect me. I think I got suspended from my own chat. I didn't even chat. Now nothing's coming up. I'm sure the stream's still up, but
Yeah, stream's still going.
I'll refresh it one more time here. I think YouTube's having some problems on my end, and they did. And now the chat's up. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. We don't even have any. The fuck are they talking about? All right, 2x2. And this time is for real. We're going. Restart is on. Holland's on the gas. But look at Fagone on the outside trying to keep that 10 tide ride there. If he can ride out there to the exit of the corner, he'll get a better run. But on fresh tires, it doesn't really matter. And now Fagone's going to come under fire from the 34, Matthew Robinson. But the tide ride's going to use the back straightaway there. Robinson going to try to put a slide job on him. None of that's going to work, and we got action in the back. Oh, yes, we do.
That's our course. I think
Brandon, you can if you want. I probably wouldn't. He disconnected, but he towed.
Oh,
it's okay
yeah.
now. All right, so caution number 2 is out right here. And that was obviously problems with the 124. Bolton, tell Bolton he's got a fast repair.
What's his name, Bolton?
Yeah, Brandon Bolton.
Bolton, you got a fast repair you can use.
We're going to burn it down with fire. Fire, fire. Got to get the fire going again. I have to go back a little farther than that. So let's keep an eye on Brandon Bolton's number 124 car, that blue and white car on the high side right here. He gets loose. And he's loose again, and it just snapped on him. He goes sideways, and Cody Williams in the 4 car hit him and then had to go down pit road. So that's what happened with the 4 Cody. And then he come up through the grass, and he got her straightened out the hard way. He's mowing it down. It looks like the 4 car took pretty considerable damage from this contact, though. Yes. Definitely. It tuned his right front right up. And he got the dirt track it, mowing the grass down there. He'll probably send an invoice to Kansas Speedway for that. You can see winning in the 84 and the 4 car right there, Cody Williams, both going to come down the pit road for service right here. And
Big Chucker who came down too.
For that Menards car, that 4 car, he's coming down for good reason, ain't he?
Yeah.
That feller's going to try to get a fender put back on that ride. So
Peter came down too.
If Nation is at work, Macaulay, we know he's not doing anything.
No.
So he could, in fact, be on the stream and doing something. He should make his own YouTube videos at work if he ain't doing nothing.
He'd be number 1.
He could title it, "This is how you get paid for doing absolutely fucking nothing." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you get paid for? As little fucking shit as possible. As little work as humanly possible. What do? I just fucking sit here. All right, so we hope you're enjoying the race as much as we are.
Almost halfway.
So did you get back to 5th? Yes, you did.
I'm trying to think. With you get about 30 laps of fuel, do I come in and top off? Try to go the whole way.
How many laps you got? Are you 2 to green yet?
Yeah.
You'd have to save a couple laps, but it's possible. That's providing you don't get another caution, and things has kind of changed around because Holland pitted. Bolton didn't pit. Not Bolton, but Robinson didn't pit. Enrique didn't pit. Jeff T. Martin, no pitted. Barry Neal, no pit. And Michael McCauley, no pit. So your cars that pitted are Holland, Williams, and Winning. That Bolton ended up disconnected anyway.
Yeah.
But it did help Cody out. So we're going to take our 8 racers nearly at the halfway point. We're almost there. Now McCauley's going to take it down pit road right here and top off. So working a little bit of strategy on the 81 car. Got to get that dirty little mermaid to victory lane, man.
I got myself black flag for doing that.
Oh, you pitted on 1 to go.
Yep.
Pit road was closed. Clear that fucker.
All right, I'll clear.
It's a fun race. If they say anything, tell them I told you to.
What is it, end of line?
Yeah, I think it's just the end of the longest line.
We'll see what it does here.
If it goes up, make you pit, clear it. If it gives you a drive-through penalty, and I don't think it will be. I think it's just the end of the longest line, which you're going to be there anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. So we are 2 by 2, and we clearly are on the back straightaway with 1 to go here. On the 1 to go, so we're going green as soon as they get back on the front stretch. I am live, right? Yep.
Yep. Should be.
I am. So your leader right now is going to be Matthew Robinson in the 34. He's going to have the 10 of Enrique, the Tide Ride, Rick Vagone. Then you got Barry Neal in the 22, Jeff Martin in the 14. Pace car's gone. And so's the field. Green flag out. We're back to green flag racing at Kansas Speedway.
Yeah, they gave me a black flag.
Clear it. So Enrique again caught on the top on the restart, but look at the fresh tires from the 31 working the back of the 22 right there. Now the 31's going to try to get to his outside. The 22's not going to have no part of it. He's like, not so fast, big dog. Going to block that line. Holland trying to fight back on the outside. 22 almost moved up. No thank you. Holland makes sure he keeps his foot in the door. Now Richard Holland side by side with Barry Neal in the 22. And the new tires on Richard Holland's 31, they're going to win that race. But I'll tell you what, Matthew Robinson, it looks like whoever restarts up front has a big advantage. Maybe it's the clean air. I don't know, but Robinson's trying to pull away from these guys a little bit right here. In the battles for second. The Tide Ride coming under fire from the teammate, the 31 of Holland. Holland got pushed back there a little bit, and he wants to get back up to the front of the field here. Working the high side of the racetrack. Now the 10's probably going to move up behind him. And the new tires on that 31 car are working. Rick Vagone, though, not giving up, working the bottom side of the track, able to stay right up next to his teammate. And Barry Neal in the 22's watching all this out of his windshield. Holland will prevail. That's going to put Vagone back to second. And I'll tell you who liked that battle. This guy, the 34 right here, Matthew Robinson. He watched it out of his rearview mirror, and he also watched the cars get smaller. That's a good feeling right there. But I'll tell you that 34 is probably going to need that 1.1 seconds with the fresh tires on the 31 behind him. And we'll see.
Bastard.
Our late pitter, McCauley, put the Dirty Mermaid in the wall. You tuned her up, McCauley.
Yeah.
He's going to lose the spot right there to Cody Williams in the Menards number 4 car. That butt kicker was giving you hell that time, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You might want to text the girl to come over. Got some super action with the butt kicker going on. So your leader, once again by 1.1 seconds, is going to be Matthew Robinson. And I'll tell you what, man, I mean, he's just got the advantage of clean air. And you can see that it's clearly an advantage. There's new tires on the 31, and so far he hasn't been able to really cut into the lead that the 34 is built. So I'm sure eventually those tires will come into play. They just haven't done so yet. And there's no advantage to having them right now, but I'll tell you what there is advantage to. That's having more fuel than anybody else. And I think I know a guy that has that.
Hoping it works right now.
And he got back by the 4-car Cody Williams. And the 4-car's not damaged anymore, so I can tell you what that feller's doing.
Oh, yeah.
He's saving on the old gas tank, ain't he, McCauley?
Oh, yeah, he is. I'm not right now.
He's playing McCauley's strategy, and I'm in a battle right here, the 22, 14, and 84. Brandon Winning got the Tony the Tiger pinned to the floor. That ain't Tony the Tiger. He's on Frosted Flakes, not Corn Flakes, right?
Yep.
Same company. Just Frosted Corn Flakes. And he's in a battle with the 14 of Jeff Martineau. This is a pretty cool one to watch right here. Martin driving the CEO band car. Winning on the bottom. Able to run with them right here. Barry Neal watching the battle out of his windshield in the 22 car. Oh, Nation's not on his phone now.
No?
No.
He got caught.
No, he's on his computer now. He probably got home from work. He's like, I heard them son of a bitches saying I got abducted again. Oh, Holland is starting to claw in on the lead that the 34 had amassed. I didn't think it would be long before the 31 of Richard Holland started tracking that feller up there down, but I'll tell you, it's Kansas. And catching a guy is one thing, passing him is a completely another. This is...
what? We're doing something else here.
That is not an easy track to pass that. The Little Mermaid slowing down coming to pit road. The Dirty Mermaid's thirsty. Think she needs a bootlegger.
She does.
Dirty Mermaid coming down for a bootlegger, and 0.6 of a second separates first and second. Enrique, though, he's falling back about 1.3 seconds off his teammate up there, Holland. And then a little bit back behind him, you got this battle between the 14 of Jeff Martin, the 84 of Brandon Winning. And I'll tell you what, Winning's almost as close, not quite as close to the back bumper of the 14 as you got, McCauley, but he's getting there. McCauley got the whole bumper.
Just a little bit.
I think the Little Mermaid has the tattoo of the CEO band, don't she?
Oh, yeah. Tramp stamp there.
Tramp stamp. That's all you were doing was getting the Little Mermaid a tattoo, huh?
Yeah, she was due.
All right, we're going to have a lead battle, and I'm getting up to it because Holland has run the guy down, and he's ran him down in a hurry. Richard Holland coming up to the back bumper. The 34 is going to go to the bottom, Holland to the top, and Holland's going to go by him this time. 34 open the door, and bye-bye Richard Holland. I think the 34 might be coming to pit road. He is. He knows that the fuel's not going to go forever, so he's going to come down here and go ahead and take a fresh batch of it. And I think the Dirty Mermaid already figured that out.
Yep.
So 20 to go, 1.4 seconds over Enrique. You'll find the 31 of Richard Holland. And back in third is Jeff T. Martin, and not very far behind him, you're going to find the Kellogg's Cornflake machine right there, the 84 Brandon Winning. And as I look around, I know that Nation is, in fact, physically on Discord, but he's not in Discord. So there is a Nation 01 somewhere, Mike McCauley. I don't know where he's at, but he's somewhere. I'll tell you what, though, the 84's backed up a little bit. Now he's under pressure from the 22 right here, Barry Neal. Neal looking to the bottom of the track. The 84 probably got into the outside wall, and I missed it. It's probably what happened, but I'm going to pretend like I know what's going on here.
That sounds right, so.
If you pretend like you know, then you know.
Yeah, and you're not wrong.
Yeah, Neal went ahead and made the pass right across the nose of the 84. Now the 84 is going to dive back to the bottom here. Slide job? Nope. Didn't make it work. Now the 84 said, F it, I'm coming to pit road behind Jeff T. Martin in the 14, and pit stops are on for the 14 and the 84. Enrique as well in the 10 car. He's on pit road. Richard Holland still on the racetrack, 6 seconds ahead of the 22 of Barry Neal. So I think Holland's going to come to pit road right now in the 31 car, and he does. Ooh, lower down. You don't want to get a speeding penalty right here, especially when you had a couple second lead on him.
Yeah.
That would suck right there. .31 going to make his pit stop back out on the racetrack. Your leader is the 4 car right here, Cody Williams.
I don't think he's stopping.
Nope, this cat's playing a little bit different strategy right now. He's already shutting the motor down with 16 to go. He's straight saving on some fuel. We'll go back to Enrique, though, because he's a lap down behind that 4 car right now. It's not going to be no problem passing the 4 because the 4's been shutting the motor down, saving on the fuel a little bit. And the 10 is going to get his lap back right here. 15 laps to go. And there's the 31 of Richard Holland. He actually comes out. Wow.
Yeah, he dropped a lot.
He dropped a couple of spots right there, so maybe it was tires. Maybe some guys didn't take them and other guys did. I don't know. But Cody Williams in the 4 cars got about a 25-second lead. If he can stretch, hang on to that a bit and hang on to enough fuel for 14 laps, he may come out of here with a victory. And that'll flat-ass be stolen at that point. Holland in the 31 owned this race from the drop of the green flag. And we've had a long green flag run and a little bit of fuel strategy working out right here. And I'll tell you what, Cody Williams might go out of this thing looking like a genius. He's got a 23.6 second lead with going to be 12 laps to go this time by. You see the 31 of Richard Holland screaming by on the outside. Here comes the 14 of Jeff Martin. Different strokes for different folks, Michael McCauley.
Yeah.
And what did I tell you? The aliens would bring him back, and they did.
Shit.
Oh, shut up.
I told everybody, Nation, I said they can't fucking put up with him that long.
Nah, they booted me.
You just get off work?
No, I'm just getting ready to go to work.
Oh.
He just woke up.
Sure enough.
He was on his phone a little bit ago the first time. He's like, what the fuck? Is he doing something on here? Vern got something going on? whole race.
He's probably just looking at the mermaid online.
I'll tell you what, though, Cody Williams might prove to be the genius on fuel strategy here tonight. Macaulay was on that same strategy, but he brought her to pit road again. He's like, I don't trust myself with a gas pedal.
Not with his butt kicker.
The gas, you hear that? The butt kicker burns more gas, Station.
I thought his girlfriend stole that.
She couldn't figure out how to get it to work without iRacing.
Okay.
Hey, everybody's happy. That's all that matters.
So she
See,
found
I hit my tongue right there.
she found an adult toy store and give them the idea, and some dude built a butt kicker into a vibrator.
See, I bite my tongue and Vern just says it. So, fuck.
Did I violate our community guidelines, Nation?
Guidelines.
Yeah.
No.
So Cody Williams with 10 to go as a 16-second lead over this driver, the 34 of Matthew Robinson. Not Michael Robinson or Mitchell Robinson, Matthew Robinson.
Ooh, that one hurt.
Macaulay hit the wall. Oh, Macaulay's still in the wall. He beat the shit out of the Dirty Mermaid Nation.
He says, what do I got to do to keep these cars clean?
I mean, he beat the hell out of the Dirty Little Mermaid.
Oh, yeah, she handles like shit now.
Yeah, she did before that, so.
Yeah. You ain't lose much, man.
Fucking got a tramp stamp tonight, and what else?
Yeah, she got the CEO band tramp stamped on her. So, Brandon Winning's behind you, so you actually do have a car behind you, but he's not far back there, Macaulay. You got to quit making mistakes. So you go up, find what's going on here. Cody Williams has an 11-second lead over Matthew Robinson, who has a 3.9-second lead over Enrique, who has a 4.1-second lead over this driver, Richard Holland, the dominant car here tonight. But I believe a guy might go from being the dominant car, starting on the pole and dominating a race, to finishing not even on the podium, Nation. Man, and Cody's got her shut all the way down. He's only got about a 10-second lead right here, and there's still 7 laps to go. So I don't know if he's going to be able to hold the field off. He might be able to make it on Fuel Nation, but I don't think he'll hold the field off here.
Oh, I got faith in Cody.
8.9 seconds is the gap. Coming to the line this time is going to be 6 laps to go. 8.6 seconds to this driver, the 34 of Matthew Robinson. And I can tell you that Robinson's probably got enough fuel so he don't have to shut his car off in the corners, Nation. Cody's just going to have to hope he saved enough and hit the gas pedal, man. And then here's Enrique back here in third, another 2.6 seconds behind Matthew Robinson. So the Tide Ride needs to quit sucking on the Tide Pods and get her going, don't he, Nation?
Hell yeah.
Enrique Tide Podding his way around here. And Macaulay's holding them off, Nation. He opened up 2.5 seconds on winning. Man, he's still shutting her down, and that lead is only 5.6 seconds now. And I'm counting the number of laps that are left versus what he's given up a lap. And a feller probably ain't going to make it at that pace station. 5.2 seconds as they go to the line. 4 laps to go. So he's got to give up less than a second a lap here. 4.5 seconds. We'll just have to see if he's got her where he can stick her. Nope, he's out of gas.
Ow.
Cody Williams is out of gas. Your new leader is going to be the 34 of Matthew Robinson. That's going to move Enrique to second in the Tide Ride. And I'll tell you what, 1.5 seconds is the distance now between Enrique and Matthew Robinson. So if Enrique can stay on the gas pedal like that with 3 to go, he might make it interesting. Or we might have an admin that just throws out a fucking random caution right here and gives us a green-white checker.
That'd be interesting.
That'd make the whole thing interesting, wouldn't it?
But I don't want to piss people off doing that.
You probably would. So we're down to 3 to go. This driver right here, though, working his way back in the top 3 via the 4 car running out of fuel. And that does not even begin to describe this man's race tonight. Richard Holland was a fucking rocket, nation. I mean, he was driving away from the field, dominating the thing, and then all of a sudden fuel strategy kind of just poked one right up the wrong side, wrong hole, nation.
Oh, you just don't like it when that happens.
That's a bad day right there, ain't it?
Real bad day in prison.
So 1.1 seconds with 1 to go this time. I don't think there's enough time. You can't make a second up this lap, Enrique, so I don't personally know this cat, but the 34 car, Matthew Robinson, has done one well of a job here at Kansas with the WFO Checker 1 ARCA Series. Getting used to saying that, nation.
I'm not saying that. That's too much.
Checker 1 ARCA Series. Out of turn 4 for the final time. Your winner, Matthew Robinson.
Matthew Robinson.
He's not Mitchell or Michael Robinson. We know that.
Oh, so we nailed that part down.
I had that whole conversation last Thursday, didn't I, Michael McCauley?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not Michael. I'm Mitchell. He's not Michael or Mitchell. He's Matthew. So congratulations to Matthew Robinson, driver of the 34 car. If you had fun and enjoyed it, we would welcome you to join the WFO Racing League. If you would wish to. Right, nation?
I joined it, didn't I?
If a feller wishes to, he can. That's all I'm saying. We're not going to say, oh, no, you can't fucking join.
No, we'll save that for later.
He earned his right to be here. Michael McCauley, did you hold him off? You did.
I did.
You did, so you were, in fact, not the last car on the racetrack.
I'll take it.
That's like a win in itself right there, man.
Oh, it is.
Get that ugly ass paint, you might go off of there. You might go faster.
I got to change that, I guess.
He's got to put the regular Little Mermaid and give Nation's Fantasies back. That's what all this is about. You change it to the Dirty Little Mermaid, and you really ruin Nation doing that. He wants the Little Mermaid back.
I was ruined way before that.
Yeah, that just ruined you worse. Your life has spiraled downhill since then.
I could pick a different date, but okay.
yeah, but it started.
Don't even.
I'm talking about one of the latest downward spirals for you had to do with him changing from the Little Mermaid to the Dirty Little Mermaid.
I don't know what he was thinking.
You realize the whole thing's corrupt. Everybody's corrupt and everything is fucked at that point.
Well, if everybody's corrupt, why can't we be corrupt too?
We are in some ways, I guess. I don't know. No, we're not, probably.
No, because we're too stupid to be corrupt.
Probably. Michael McCauley got a butt kicker, corrupted the girlfriend.
Yeah, it
She's
happened.
She's on
It's
eBay
bound
right
to
now
happen.
trying to find one.
Hell yeah, she's getting her own, ain't she? She'll have a full race rig set up in less than an hour, Nation.
Oh, fuck,
She's
no,
not
she's
even gonna
gonna,
race.
she's gonna plug that thing into the microwave.
She ain't gonna race, she's just gonna start the car and sit down. Turn the volume all the way up. Break it off. All her girls will be lined up. Let me have a turn.
Be walking out of that house all bow-legged.
Exactly. They're going to go home. Their boyfriend's going to be like, oh, baby, you want to give me? I already had enough.
Get the fuck away from me.
Michael McCauley and his butt kicker. They're going to be showed up at McCauley's house, Nation. I want to beat his ass. What are you doing, my girl?
Butt kicker's gonna need a new slogan.
Yeah, the fucking date raper.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, that's what it's gonna be.
That's what it could be, huh, Macaulay?
It could be.
It could be, he said.
Race and rape at the same time.
Yeah. That's not a very good combination. We're still live, I think.
We are.
Oh,
sucks
fuck.
for
We
you,
got to
dude.
stop that. We do want to thank all 4 people that tuned in tonight, though.
I'm one of them. So
Yeah.
you're thinking me.
And Michael McCauley was another one.
Yeah, I'm
And-
the other one.
I'm one of them, so. We got 3 of these 4 motherfuckers figured out.
That's right.
And the good news is we don't have to interview nobody, so I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast and thank everybody for coming out to the Wednesday night fun/recruitment race. I got to get back on tomorrow night and do it again. So I'm not going to keep doing the YouTube tonight, and it's already 10 o'clock, and that's quitting time.
Well, I have to go to work.
That's quitting time, so thank you for coming out. Hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next Tuesday night, not Wednesday night. We're going back to Tuesday and Wednesday night. That's right.
Shit.
So we'll see you back next Tuesday night for the Checker One Arca series. And then on Wednesday night will be the Amy Contracting Truck series. So come join us then. If not, then go do whatever it is you do. But have a good night.